Alright, what's up? Today is Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. But today's Wednesday, we got deadlifts today. Was gonna record yesterday, but typical pain fashion, didn't realize the battery was lower than it was. That was a bench day. We did PR. Might throw it in here real quick, but 385 went up. I think with a little room to go too. So on track still. I think maybe for that 405 day after Christmas. Yeah, but no, deadlifts, I don't think I'm going for anything crazy or special. Might try the 2 reps or so with 545 at least, but I don't think I'm max. Of course, we'll play that by ear. If weight's just flying, I won't max, but I think I'll go heavier than just the 545. But yeah, I waited to go a bit later. I always do better late, especially with deadlifts. So we took our time with this one, but I just need to grab water or fill my bottle up with water, get in the car, and drive there. So I'm going to go do that, and then we're going to catch you inside. See ya. 545 on good in both situations. Yeah, I wasn't even really feeling to. I was there all day, so progress, but I'm down to 495. I do want to see if I can hit a pause rep. I'll do more after that, but I think I paused 455 the other week, so I think 495 still. I thought I'm just hop into it because I kind of been amped up to try this, so let's do it. We'll be taxing this again. Still hoping to hit 2 or 3 after. And just go non-stop, so get a decent song to do it to at least. I found it. And right into it. Always bad with the bar. We're gonna pause it. If the first one's solid, I'm gonna pause too. But I'm feeling good with this. Or at least one pause. There. Alright, that's going to be less time than I talk. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I was doing too though. Not bad. One was pretty taxing. I almost wasn't even going to attempt that. Because once I got to my final point where I would have paused, or like the final gap in between anywhere I decided to pause, I just wasn't gonna. Definitely felt like 500 pounds though. So, I think I'm going to call it there today. Like I said, happy with this anyways, for 545 for 2, and then another one after that, and then at least hit a pause with 495, so I call that a successful deadlift session, but I need to get the rest of this back in, so we're just going to put all this up and hop into that. Alright, about 4 or 5 sets in. First thing after deadlifts, it was either this or the
pullovers that you know I love, but that machine was taken at the time, so I've just been busting this out. Going heavy, I'd say. Actually almost fully stacked this now, a couple notches off, what is it, about 4 off from the bottom, which is crazy. I haven't done this machine, this exact one, in probably 2-3 weeks, and I'm able to pull more. I think it's a mentality thing too, because like I said, I'm feeling real good today, kind of. I didn't get like any food in, but I know I wanted deadlifts to go well, so they did.
Box, stairs, floor, stairs.
Really just pumping these out. Solidly. And I form up a little off, but not gonna lie. I busted that set like right after I did the last one, so I'm probably actually gonna do another one up a notch for the last set. Especially for being like my 5th or 6th set. If I had started with this, I'm only like 1 or 2 notches off from the whole step. But so far, already super happy with this. Back feels wide just from this. Deadlifts made me feel good. You know, I was unsure when I got to 495 for the first time how it was going to go. This 455 kind of felt man, but after 495, I was like, you know I can at least pull it once. The mentality was for 2. So when I did the first one and rolled it out, I was like, all right, now or never, because if I had to roll it more than once after the first rep, it didn't happen. I tried that 3 times, failed every time, so luckily that one I just said, screw it. I'm not gonna get my head with it. Just do it, and we got it up. By the looks of it on the video, probably could have struggled for a 3rd, but it did not feel that way. 2 was doing bad, but like I said, super happy with everything still. Was not expecting it. I don't feel bad or anything. Like I said, I thought food would play a factor in because I haven't eaten a lot, but I did try to weigh my calories in like an hour and a half before the workout, so I know that definitely helped. That way I got something in it digested. Looking bloated, super happy with that because I'm not gonna lie, I just downed a bowl of like 3/4 of a box of pasta, and we're doing well, you know. Started taking, I know my friend recommended something about like bloating pills, like I don't know, I just got like probiotics. I don't know if it helped, but I actually felt like my waist was smaller when I had the belt on, like I could have gone down a notch, but I didn't want to be too tight in it. But we're actually gonna rep this out already. Get 2 sets in one clip, but I am expecting to hit a lot, probably like 5 or 6 reps. But super happy, got some biceps right after this, and then I'll go into pullovers. Yeah, these were some struggle reps. Just kind of holding this one for those partials. But next time I'll just start higher, because that can definitely move if I started with it. But like I said, now we're gonna try some biceps. Kind of want to decide, gotta decide what I gotta do, because I'm done with this machine. I just gotta wipe it down, so I'm gonna figure that out. But I mean, you're not even gonna see me walk around and think about it. We're just gonna hop into it. In typical pain fashion, we're just supersetting our biceps, some good old concentration curls. Just repping these out, honestly. Not a heavy weight, really. Just making sure we hit that flex at the top and feel it. Could probably go up another 10 pounds on this, but like I said, I don't get the same feel. You never have to go heavy on biceps. I'm not saying go super light, but don't just pick up, 50s, 60s just because you can do them. I'm a big advocate for going heavy, but for certain things and for the right things. You get big biceps, big muscles, anything. Weightlifting, lightweight, good proper form, making sure you're hitting targets. But concentration curls with just some regular, these aren't easy bars. I always forget what we call the small bars because it's not necessarily like a barbell, but doing that, a bit of focus instead of just, regular curls. I heard this from Robert Robinson, so that'll know. Golden Era, Watch Pumping Iron, Black Prince, amazing bicep peaks, but he would bring it up and then also lift it up almost like he was trying to do a shoulder movement, but as he did it, rotate his wrist down like you're going flat onto something. It's hard to explain, but like imagine you're like touching a ceiling, like your wrist instead of staying straight up, bring it out, or flat. It really does focus that extra little bit on your bicep peak. It's insane. Good pump, good feel, good everything. You just feel the movement throughout. But you don't have to go super heavy with these either, because you do need to make sure you can just lift it up even. So, like I said, regular curl, rotate wrist and a little bit. Little bit. Every time. Way better than just going like this. You don't really feel much doing this after a while. Do this, rotate up, pumps every time. Every time. You feel it throughout. But not going for a crazy amount. These do. Take it out just like Arnold shoulder presses versus shoulder presses. That extra little movement does tire it out. So looking at about 3-4 more sets. Probably 3. I did a set before this. So actually 2-3. My arm's already pumped up. I was thinking about doing the pullovers before that too, because my back fell absolutely like crazy. But we'll save it and make sure we have a good back pump. So knock out like 2 more sets, but gonna catch me in my favorite spot as always. But of course you'll see that in a second. But I might up down the weight on the bar, but maybe up the weight on the dumbbells. Not sure yet, at least for the last 2 sets. But we'll just talk about it next video, next clip. Yeah, I did end up upping the weight. Didn't down the weight on the bar ones, but sorry, I feel like there's something on my neck. But went up 5 pounds on the dumbbells. Lifted the 45 just to test them out. Could do them, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the tension, the flex, nothing. So I think 40 was the best call. Of course, now back to my favorite machine. I really like this too. I've explained this. It's like the buckle part. I just feel like I'm really, there's like no pun intended, just like locking in. It's like, all right, get ready for the lift. But if y'all have something like this at your gym where you can also buckle in, of course I recommend it. This machine at all, I really do recommend that. Like I said, I used to not be a fan at all. Never knew like the proper way to feel these. But now that I do feel them, they're a goddamn necessity. I don't do them with dumbbells that often. Now those I do not feel like no matter what. There's a very rare occasion where I do. This one, every time. It's just like thinking about it too. When I think about it with dumbbells, I just can't get that stretch, that pull, please. Just does it perfectly. Not granted too, it's a machine made for that, not just free weights, but God, it does a good job. That's what I've gotten. The best back pumps ever in this one machine within these last few weeks. Honestly, the last 2 or 3 have been like the best, all this machine. One at pull downs also helped, but I stand by this more. I think I have been seeing a little bit of progress in my lats too. I'm not gonna say this is like the answer to it, but it's definitely helping. They still need a lot of work, my lats, at least width-wise, but I'm gonna start somewhere. So these are feeling pretty good. I think I might keep talking for at least another set of these, but I'm gonna not rush this one, but I need to take less rest time, so I'm gonna hop into it sooner. I'm rushing it, whatever. I don't care what you call it, but feeling good, happy with this. Probably after this one that I do, I probably got 1 more set left, and then bouncing out. Successful day. So far, honestly, good week. Yesterday I did like a stacked legs and bench in the same, or legs and chest in the same day at different times. I did legs in the morning and then chest at night. That was something. That was only because I had to work an open and close Monday, and literally there was no time. I mean, like I was literally working like a 14, 15-hour shift, so I needed some sleep. Had a meeting the next morning. It was just alright. Meeting's done. Let's go hit some legs. That moved all right. Squats felt decent. Could have been better, but you know, given the circumstances, I'm not complaining. These doubles have been kicking my ass. Haven't been able to eat everything I wanted. I'm trying to load up when I can, but not perfect. So made up for it yesterday in between that and bench. Bench showed it, and I said we hit that 385. Extremely happy with that, and had what looks like room to go, at least 395. So hopefully, if I eat properly, and all these days off I've had have helped, rest-wise, everything. I want 4 or 5 Tuesday, day after Christmas. Especially if I'm with my brother, I gotta show out. I'll make bigger jumps too, so like not everything's gonna be done at once, but squat 585 is gonna be a tough one, especially with these last 2 weeks being iffy. At least want to do like 565. 585 somehow there though, I won't complain, but I think 4 or 5 is a good goal. That could be there next week. And deadlift, I'm not really concerned about that one. I don't really care about like 605 or 615, you know. Might try it if it feels good, but like I said, I'm not gonna just try to do something when I know it might not be there, you know. Side lead deadlifts probably have been on the low end of priorities for the big 3, you know. You can never really, what's the word I'm looking for? God, yeah, this is a good machine, but you can never really prioritize each the same and make big progress in the others. Obviously, bench is my number 1 right now. By the way, it's moving and feeling. I just always felt like I should be at 405 anyways. So that's really just been a goal that I need to attain. And now it's the closest big one, you know. 545 squat was a big one. Hit that after I was determined to get it decently quick. 585 deadlift. I moved pretty well. It took a bit more time, but you know, I got to it sooner. So the big one is 4 or 5 bench right now. It's the closest, most obtainable one. So of course, that's where my head's at. Bench or squat is next in priority list. And then, yeah, deadlifts fall last after today. Of course, I'm feeling a bit better. I don't want to put squat on the back burner, but if it happens, it happens. If a 635 deadlift is in my near future, yeah, I'm gonna do it. The 585 squat was just coming a bit slower than usual, but yeah, I'm gonna do one more set. But I'm gonna cut this here, and then I'm gonna catch you all.
All right, so I actually had this filmed, but of course, didn't realize how much space even on my memory card that 4K video takes up. So, like, right 3/4 of the way done, right? Just get that blimping part on my screen where it says memory card's full. So I had to go back and delete everything I wasn't already using, or I've already used and already have on my computer. But to get back to it, great workout. Extremely happy with it. Really couldn't have asked for a better one, especially being as lighter as I am. I did weigh myself. Since I left the gym, I had to get to the house, eat, do a bunch of stuff, of course. But I was lighter than I thought. Good and bad. I mean, my body, with deadlifts especially, does operate better, feeling, I want to say, like, flat, you know. Not like a not pumped look, but like a comfortable wake-up feel, if you know what I mean. It's, like, hard to explain, but, like, when you wake up, you just feel that, like, you're not starving, you're not, like, full, you just kind of feel flat, like, in the middle. My body operates a lot better at that. I used to say my weight like that was like 210 to 215 when I was weighing like 225. Good now that weight is 238 is what I weighed after the workout. So I gotta be happy with that at least. My like regular like flat weight is at least that. I do need to get those numbers up though. I do, of course, like I said, I want to be 250. That'll be just insane for me. That's a huge milestone. I got to like a 249.3 mark or something like that, and it was just like a lot of food. It was weight that I slept off immediately. So we're kind of like in the middle right there, but still extremely happy with it. Was happy that I didn't like bail on the second lift or second rep for 545. I was going slow with the rollout because I was second guessing myself like 100 times. I was like, I don't know. I was like, screw it, because if I hadn't gone right into it, wouldn't have happened. 100% wouldn't have happened. So I'm glad, even though it was slow, I just said screw it in my head. I was like, we're lifting it. So I'm happy that we did. I've been trying that for weeks. This is the first time my body's actually felt able to do it, especially deadlift, like rep wise. So again, I can't express how happy I am. Had a great workout afterwards, crazy pump. Back felt insane. It's a good feeling, especially when my back's like my weakest part. And the most thing I'm self-conscious about probably would be like that, my chest a little bit. So it's good that I'm feeling that where it needs improvement, especially with width. Thickness, I always say like I feel comfortable with that mine, but I have them high lat insertions, so we got to work on that. We got to make them better. But couldn't ask for it better. Of course, this will probably be last uplift for this week, just because the crazy schedule. It's going to be super weird. So I'm going to get this out probably on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, going into next week, excited about that. That'll be our PR week, max week, at least for squat and bench. Brother's coming down, so it'll be all three of us, at least for squat Christmas Day. That probably won't be a full leg day. It'll just be squats. So I'll probably put both both videos together, or at least both lifts. I'm literally just squatting on Christmas Day. It's going to be a busy day, going to parents and stuff like that, just getting back and forth, a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to do a lot of squats, go for PRs. I'll probably shoot for like 565. This would have been the week I was going for 585, but like those 2 weeks I felt like crap. It did hurt. So if I have like a 40-pound max out in front of me, it's been like this will be like 4 weeks since I first hit 545, maybe even 5 weeks. So if it's there, I'm not going to complain. I've been eating like a fiend. I've been hydrating. I've been resting. I've been working on everything. So if it's there, it's there. Brothers being there might boost the ego. So I won't complain if it's there. But I'm shooting for at least 565. Bench I still feel 100% comfortable with. That hasn't stooped for me. I want that 405 on Tuesday. Hopefully I'm trying to get at least my twin to stay through Tuesday, at least later at night. We were going to go in the morning, ended up having to work though, so I'm really pushing for that 405, hoping he can go too, because then I'll have to be like, all right, now I gotta do it. But yeah, really looking forward to that, like super excited and hyped for that. Can't wait. I know it's there. I'm feeling really good, feeling like super motivated to get into this week. The drive is just insane. I'm just like, mentality is like, we're already hitting PRs. I'm not saying what if I hit a PR. It's like we're hitting it. So I can't wait for it. It'll be here in no time. But let's get back at everything. Great workout. Great everything. Hopefully y'all's just going great as well. Journey's going along perfectly. If little things happen, just got to stay on track. Yeah, hopefully your goals are getting exceeded and met, whatever. Just pushing past the limits, as always. So I appreciate everything. Appreciate watching the video through and through. I hope you can't wait for next video, because it should be a crazy one. If that 4 or 5 goes up on bench, I might be screaming in the gym. I don't do that normally, but that's a big one. Hit a chair, but that's a big one. So we'll see about that. But again, I would also appreciate if you like, share, subscribe. But we're going to catch you in the next one, where I'm going to be pushing some real heavy ass weight. Hopefully y'all can't wait for that. But we'll see you then. Peace.